7. Shotgun now for Carr. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Michael O.J. Mudia in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career. So after the sack, Carr in Las Vegas with a 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Josh Jacobs.
He went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
A 58-yard attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20.
What a play.
And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. So a pretty wild turn of events there. Instead of a sure 3 points, it's 6 the other direction.
And if you're kicking in the NFL, that should be pretty much automatic, but I don't think that's on him at all. The protection broke down. That led to the block.
McManus now for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Broncos 41, Raiders 7.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people.
It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
The ball carrier.
Josh Jacobs, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Raiders get a score closer. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Clock now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Lindsey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, they'll throw with Locke. open man Hamler. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 27-yard line.
On first down, Locke looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Demarius Randall. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had two nice interceptions a week ago. Now two here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating into the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. From the gun, it's Locke. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to K.J. Hamler, the rookie, but it'll be second and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. Locke working out of the gun, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. K.J. Hamler as the first half is winding down, and the Broncos add on.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first two quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point from McManus is good, and the rout is on here in this first half. Fielded in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Marcel Darius flies in at 331 pounds for the sack. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing on first down is Carr. Going up top. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. But that one is going to stick. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Tackle made by Demarius Randall.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Now throwing on first down and completing it. Room here to run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Broncos 55, Raiders 14.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Zay Jones was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he's taken down, but not before he gets to the Broncos' 15. A big play that time for the Raiders. 49 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Richard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius brings him down.
A gain of 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's our time. It's our time. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Yeah.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
It's a gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
on the jet sweep on third down. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down forthcoming.
Now fourth down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on fourth down. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, I know he doesn't want a fumble lost by his name, but it was fourth down. I don't think he was going to get to the marker anyway.
I think he just hired you as his attorney because you have just argued that this fumble is actually okay.
I'm just saying not all fumbles are created equal, and the defense would have had the ball there anyway.
Okay, so the defense gets credit now, right? Someone gets a nice little mark by their name, but it really doesn't hurt the other guy because he wasn't getting there anyway. I like that. Good job.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 30 before being taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Every year we spend a lot of time and money evaluating the top prospects from the NFL draft. How about when we all get fortunate and see a guy like Phillip Lindsay, an undrafted free agent who had 1,000 yards rushing his first 2 years in the NFL. He can run between the tackles, run with power, and catch the ball out of the backfield.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. This defense very accustomed to trying to stop Melvin Gordon. It's the same division, the AFC West, but a different uniform for Gordon, spending 5 years with the Chargers before joining these Broncos in the offseason. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10.
No gain on the
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
The handoff.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
The 22 is the line to gain here on third down. Now a toss right side. It's Gordon. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
Brandon McManus for the Bronco field goal. A 46-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capture the field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Taken in the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Third down and 10 yards.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Carr's pass intended for Henry Ruggs. Incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Las Vegas. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
With the score.
Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line.
Lindsey, the ball.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down.
18-yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Melvin Gordon.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Melvin Gordon.
Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Mike 42, Mike 42, check, Mike 42.
Now Gordon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
The tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Ball carrier.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Broncos on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Switch. 44.
They'll try the draw, Lindsey. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is. And now here is another interception. Picked by the rookie Michael O.J. Mudia. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral it down near the 11-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. At a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Gordon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, that turned out how they wanted. Run the toss play to the left side, go for that pylon, get in there.
And just being able to understand where the pylon was and sneak it in there, well done, well executed.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, it's almost a tendency breaker.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Now they'll throw with Carr. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Carr gives to Richard. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
It's caught. Jones. He will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. The former All-Pro Marcel Darius able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
2nd down. Today's final
big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Denver, the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Las Vegas, this loss will be the capper to a dismal 4-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.